All right, we're here at Arradale Lunatic Asylum with my good mate Nate here, who runs Erie Tours. Now, Nate, how long have you been running Erie Tours for?
I've been running Erie Tours for 13 years. We started with the Ballarat Ghost Tour and then the Ballarat Cemetery Tour, and then 10 years ago we got the keys to this.
Wow.
So this has been going 10 years.
And what's the history of this place here?
This opened in 1867. This is the former Ararat Lunatic Asylum. It opened in 1867 and was open till 1984, 85, and it's the biggest lunatic asylum, abandoned lunatic asylum in the country.
Jesus, how many people died here, mate?
We estimate about 10,000 people died in this building, which is, there's not many buildings in Australia that can say that.
Wow.
I like to have the scariest ghost tour in Australia. If you're going to do a ghost tour, it's got to be scary. That's what people want. I was at Port Arthur ghost tour for about 8 months, and so I know the level of screams you get at a ghost tour at Port Arthur, and I know how many I can get here, and I can get a lot more screams here.
Wow. And what do they cost then, your tours?
Starting at about $45 for 2 hours for an adult, and then the longer ones go up to about $180 for 6 hours, and that's with a small group and lots of equipment.
Wow. So it sounds like it's an awesome place, guys, and we might have a look around and maybe do an investigation and see what we can get. What do you reckon?
Let's go have a look.
All right.
Would love to be able to say come in and have a work straight away. Sometimes we'll have weekends where it's just goes crazy for several weekends in a row, and then you get maybe 2-3 months of maybe empty. And that's the nature of fishing and not catching, I guess. So we're bringing something every crap.
Yeah. All right, let's go. What was that?
Cell? Yeah, so for solitary isolation, patients that couldn't be left out there, that were dangerous and unpredictable. And we've got stories of patients being put in here for maybe a couple of days, but then you see some of the more intense patients in 800s put in there for a week, out for half a day, back in there for a week, and for weeks and weeks and weeks, just trapped in here. There's this much clay between the floor and the next level down to hide the screams.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, it's interesting, isn't it, how people are doing this sort of stuff now, because it's different, it's exciting, it's dark tourism, it's history as well. And you're qualified in history, aren't you?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Originally I started as a history teacher and I became a tour guide for Kentucky, and that's where I became interested in dark tourism. That's the only one left. There were originally 7, and they're shelters for the lunatics, for rain and snow and stuff. Disturbing, really, because you can see that's a cage, and that's for people. So that was where they had like the really severe ones that weren't able to freely roam, were kept basically caged in that area there for sunlight, and then yeah. I'd love to look around like that. I don't know what the difference is between a morgue and a mortuary. The sign says morgue, but mortuary sounds more Victorian, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. I think anything with a Y on sounds cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to go in here, and you've dared me to go in on the table, have you?
Yeah. Every person that died in this building laid on the table that you are about to lie on from the 1950s onwards. So I'd say about 6,000 people.
6,000 people, and you're slobbering the draw.
Yeah.
Right, and apparently this has been on a couple of ghost shows and people have freaked out.
Yes, we had Haunting Australia come here, and Alan Lawman, professional investigator, refused to do this.
Well, let's see how I go. Let's go in. Here it is.
Oh. This is where you're going, is it?
So I'm going in, yeah. So here I am in the morgue or mortuary, about to get on this this table.
I've been told that on a busy week when a lot of people in the asylum died, you've only got 4 fridges, that at times they had to stack them in head to toe.
Right. Okay. Now you're the bit there.
Hello, hang on before you close the doors. There, Paul. So there we go.
Inside the Arrow
What do you say? 6,000 bodies. 6,001 now. Have you got your EMF in there? What's that? Something's grabbing your legs. What was happening?
Someone was tapping on the door.
I'll tell you what, man. You're voting for most of my customers.
Thanks, Nate. That was great, mate. Loved
Pleasure.
it. Loved it. Day and night. So, why is it more scarier at night? What's the go there?
I think it's psychological. The dark means that there's less visible. The less visible, the more mystery there is. The senses become heightened. People are naturally on edge more and more in tune. So maybe things happen more at night. You know, 150 years ago, I would have been burst alive for doing what I'm doing now, and these days we can turn into a business and an opportunity and a tourism attraction without, you know, those sort of oppressive ideas on society.
And I suppose the great thing is, I mean, we're here in regional Victoria and Arrow, but the great thing is people come here and a lot of them stay overnight, spend money in town.
Heaps.
And what's that called? The visitor economy.
It's massive for town, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
And you know, there's not much you can do with a building like this other than do ghost tours, but
No.
we're doing a good job.
And history. We're staying here tonight. We're spending money. We had a great meal tonight. And if that, look, thanks again, Nate. It's been fantastic.
Pleasure.
And guys, I recommend you get down here, Arrowdale, check out Erie Tours, dark tourism. It's the way to go.